Welcome to the third season of What's Up Weekly, brought to you on iOS TV. I'm Brittany Bradley.
And I'm Margot Andrews. Like last year, we're here to keep you up to date and let you know what's happening each week on campus and around the world.
So welcome back, let's get started. Back to school time means back to football season, my favorite. The Hoosier football team is heading out to the field for their first game of the season this weekend. The game won't be home or away, but will be held, in my opinion, the greatest football stadium of all time, Lucas Oil, which also happens to be the home of the Indianapolis Colts, so I'm sure it'll bring some positive vibes to my other favorite football team, the Hoosiers. The game marks the first for the both head coaches of both teams, and catch IU defend the Rock Saturday at 7 p.m.
Are you going to go to that one?
Duh, IU football team, Colts, my favorite thing.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, it's definitely back to school time, and even though that means it's the end of summer, sunscreen is something we're supposed to apply year-round. Well, for those who hate to spend the time rubbing on the protective lotion, you might be in luck. After studying marine coral's natural ability to block harmful UV rays, British scientists are working to develop a sunscreen pill. After seeing animals that feed off coral also gaining the natural sun protection, scientists have noted that it's possible to be passed along the food chain. The pill would offer weeks of protection for skin and eyes, letting you skip lotion application during that time.
Wait, wouldn't that mean no tan?
Unfortunately, the pill does not allow you to bronze your beautiful skin.
I don't know about that. That makes me a little nervous. I like being bronzed.
I know.
But that's definitely not okay in Hollywood to not be bronzed. Just about everyone is tan.
Everyone's got a tan there.
It's kind of a must. And speaking of Hollywood, let's chat about one of the most notable names in entertainment news, Kim Kardashian. Unfortunately for newly married Kim, when her single Turn It Up hit the airwaves this spring, the only thing people wanted to do was turn it down. Don't get me wrong, we here at What's Up Weekly love Kim K, but music isn't her specialty. It turns out after Kim's single flopped, music execs decided against debuting the music video. Now some of the video has been released, and let's just say it kind of reminds us of one of Kim's previous films she starred in. Khloe Kardashian told MTV the music video was something she just wanted to do for herself and that it was never meant to be paid publicly.
To be honest, I really don't understand a lot of these Hollywood icons switching over to music. I mean, sometimes these things just have to stay separated.
I hear you, and for someone who is truly musically gifted, there's more drama in the music industry. Bruno Mars filed a lawsuit against his music publisher, Bug Music Incorporated. According to Oh No They Didn't, the singer is claiming that the company refuses to let him out of his contract. Mars says he finished his end of the deal. The paperwork filed in court explained he had a certain amount of time to decide whether or not the company wanted to work with Bruno, and Bruno says he never heard back from them, assuming the deal was off. Bug's executives disagree and still want their cut in his music sales. I don't know who's right, but I can't blame Bug. Bruno only continues to get more and more popular every day.
He does. I always hear him on the radio. And it wouldn't be normal if there weren't any drama in entertainment, which brings us to our next story. Playboy icon and celebrity Hugh Hefner has had his own bit of drama in the last few months with a canceled wedding and a runaway bride. But it's not all bad news for the Playboy brand. It looks like his business is making a comeback in Chicago with the reopening of the new Playboy Club downtown. 2 decades after the original club closed down, plans are in the works for a new upscale nightclub. The club would feature a high-end restaurant, a lounge, and of course, bunnies in costume. The Chicago location will be a part of a new generation of Playboy clubs, which feature spots in London, Cancun, and Macau.
Guess that gives you another reason to love Chicago, right?
I don't know if I'd necessarily go to the Playboy Club, but anything that brings business to Chicago is good with me.
I can see you getting into that, little bunny outfit and everything.
No.
No? Okay. Well, let's talk about someone I wish wasn't such a playboy, Justin Timberlake. Go ahead and cry me a river, because rumor has it Justin and his ex, Jessica Biel, may be rekindling their fire. The Sun reported that the duo was spotted spending a romantic weekend together in Toronto. The two were bringing sexy back with 3 different dates at Ella's uncle. An onlooker told Life and Style magazine that Jessica had a permanent smile on her face and Justin seemed completely smitten. Only time will tell what will happen next for these 2 A-listers, but I can say JT has completely stolen my love.
Oh, I'm sorry. I still wish he and Britney Spears would get back together and we're in the pop music world. Did you know they both started their careers with Disney, right?
Mickey Mouse Club, right? I mean, I think everyone famous started there, but...
Christina, yeah, everyone did. Well, the same company that helped make those 2 a household name has opened yet another destination to catch the eye of travelers and tourists. Disney's new Hawaiian resort named Alanai is not modeled after any of the company's theme parks. In fact, it was created with the idea of focusing on Hawaiian culture and to capture it all with a touch of Disney. After starting construction in November of 2008, the resort has finally opened its doors this past Monday. Sounds like somewhere I'll have to check out.
I definitely want to go. Let's go together.
I love Hawaii.
We've been working hard.
What's a week was taken out of me?
And in more travel news, it's no secret that we love survey stories here at What's Up Weekly, and this season is no different. Economist Intelligence Unit's 2011 Global Livability Survey results were released. So where should we all jet set to ensure a happy life? Looks like we'll all be leaving the U.S. because not one city in the country made the top 10. Time magazine reported that the cities were judged on political and social stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education, and infrastructure. Melbourne took the #1 spot in the survey, and Honolulu earned the top American city ranking at number 26.
I'm telling you, we gotta go to Hawaii.
We have to, let's go.
And you know what's interesting? President Obama actually spent a large portion of his life there, which leads us to our next story. Knowing the president could come in handy in many situations. However, it cannot save you from all bad ones. President Obama's uncle was arrested last week 20 miles outside of Boston after police said he rolled through a stop sign, almost colliding with another vehicle. Obama's uncle is held without bail on a detainer from immigration officials as he had an earlier deportation removal order. He is currently charged with operating under the influence, negligent operation of a motor vehicle, and failure to yield the right-of-way.
Yikes. I think who I know who I would make my first phone call for.
Yeah, you're just so cute, aren't you?
I know.
Well, let's end our show with some great news for chocolate lovers. A recent study has found that eating chocolate could benefit the heart, lowering the risk of heart disease by as much as 37%. These results are from an analysis released by the British Medical Journal, and while it might seem like a great idea to run out and eat your way to a healthy heart, it's noted in the study that not all chocolates are created equal, nor are they calorie-free.
Is it just me, or do you always seem to throw in junk food into the show?
You know what? I can't help it. News is news, all right?
I guess so. Well, anyway, thanks guys for joining us for the first episode of the year.
And be sure to check us out on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU and tune in next week. We'll see you soon.